Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening. It's Percy here, Percy Msalegu. Guys, thank you for taking the time to join us for this presentation. We truly appreciate, you taking time from your busy schedule just to come and join and listen to what we have to offer. We understand that you could have been busy with something else. We understand that you could have, decided to do something else in your home, but you decided that you want to come in and listen to our opportunity and see how it can actually benefit you going forward. And we are just going to go through with that. I believe that my co-host is here. Fistos, I see you. Good evening, brother. I haven't seen William, but we are going to catch him along the way. So I guess we're going to get started as soon as possible. So before we get started, it's always wise for me to just, give you a brief background of who I am. This guy who's talking to you guys, this guy who's about to share with you the business opportunity background, basically where the company started, and with everything that we're going to be hearing from now on. Like I said, I am pessimistically before becoming a professional network marketer. I worked for a construction company for about 11 years. Trust you me, I was very good at my job. I gave that company, the best youth of my life, and I was rewarded for it. Quickly, I turned around things. I became part of, the owners in the business, grew up in the ranks, and I became part of the management. I became a shareholder in the company. And as quickly as I got onto that chair, things also quickly turned for the worst. In a couple of years later, we were about to lose our company. And lucky for me that, we had started this network marketing business. And as tough as it was, but I was able to say, you know what? I need to take a step back because I've lost everything that I had worked so hard for. Lucky for me, my wife had already seen this opportunity. We were already a couple of years in the business. So the only transition that had to take place was basically me stepping into my role and removing that director cap on because it couldn't fit anymore. I had to move myself into a position of being a servant of the people, first learning how to do the business, having an understanding, and understand my role as a man of the house, joining a business that was already functional, trying to find my feet. I say this, not as a bad thing, but it's always wise for you to understand, where I come from, so that you yourself can try and visualize and see, even if you might not agree with where I come from or might have not been in the same situation, but going forward, as a man that decides to, be in partner with this company, you need to have clear understanding of, most men that are in here, they come from different facets of the world. So how do you go in and make it work for yourself? How do you try and fit yourself within the structure? You know, as a man, you are meant to be the provider. So now you're coming in and you're joining a business that your wife started. It takes, a lot out of, a man's ego. It takes out a lot of, a man trying to fit in this world because it's perceived as a woman's business. So all of those things that I go through with you guys, I'm simply sharing of, what was going through my head at the time, how I was feeling, feeling out of place, feeling out of, not really understanding where I need to join and become part of the business and contribute to the growth of the business. So yeah, man, that's part of my background, and now let's get to the actual business that you guys came for, that you want to hear, and how you can get stuck in, grow this business, and change your life and change the people around you. So, forever living, what matters most. We always speak of what matters most. You made the decision that this year tonight matters most to you, or else you wouldn't have come through to come and listen, or you wouldn't have taken the time to even request a link to come in and be a part of this. When we go through the presentation, some of the things might not be clear to you, but it's great that somebody did share the link with you so you can always go back to that person and get some clarification, get to ask some questions, get your questions answered, and then you can start running with the business. Changing your thinking, and it will change your life. As it says, guys, that light bulb moment, it is all about changing the way you see the business. It is about changing the way you think of the business. Like I say, it's perceived as a woman's business. So the way you think of it, it's the way you are going to make the progression in understanding more about the business. So it is a business for everybody, men, female, whatever. You can make this a success. So the greatest part about joining a business like Forever is that everything has been done for us. Quickly going through the Forever story. Forever Living Products is an international company, vertically integrated, and it's a debt-free company. As you hear those words, a debt-free company, right now in the 21st century, right now with everything going up, a company that can actually put debt-free in their statement says a lot about the company. With long experience management team, some of the guys that are part of the management started this business way back then in 1978 when Rex decided to go into network marketing. They have been in this company running things with Rex, learning from the man himself for over 44 years. That's how long the company has been. So this is a right place to be. This is the right team to be under. This is the right network marketing tool that can provide you the best life in your family's life and change most definitely the trajectory of your business and of your family's future. With currently operating in over 160 countries, that as well must talk to you. 160 different countries. That means 160 different governments have scrutinized this company. They have gone through the paperwork. They have gone through the product, the quality, the everything. They've, turned it upside down. And they finally agreed that this company is a company that can come through their doors and through their shores and trade. Now, that's a company you want to be in partnership with. That's a company that, keeps on growing, uninterrupted growth. And then you ask yourself, what does this company do? It's quite easy. We are in the health and wellness sector, which currently it is a multi-trillion, global market. It's there for everyone to become a part of. As we go through, the steps, I want you guys to be like ticking boxes along the way. Everything that I read out and some will be on the slide, just internalize it and see for yourself if this company doesn't match where you want to take your family to, if it doesn't match your future, if it doesn't match the way you envisioned yourself when you were introduced to being invited into this call. So why Elo when we speak of Forever? When we speak of Forever, the first thing that we talk about is our aloe, because of the tremendous benefits that you get from the aloe. It's an ancient plant that has been around for centuries. When you take the aloe, obviously you are going to get tremendous benefits inside and out. It will help you with, digestive system. It will promote immune system. It also supports nutrient absorption of food that we eat, of the medication that you take, of the tablets that you take from our own supplies. So that's why it's so great to take such healthy products. Externally, when you take any of our aloe supplements, your skin is going to be moisturized, very much conditioned, as in like you can see mine, it's quite smooth because I take my aloe. I live the products. That's what I implore you to do when you decide to join, to use your product, become your testimony of yourself when it comes to you taking the product and you showcasing what our products do. What do we do differently? As a company, we are the largest grower and manufacturer of aloe-based products in the world. In the world. Forever Living Company owns 60% of the world's aloe. Now, let that sink in. We own 60% of the world's aloe. We only use the inner gel. I know you might say, I've seen other companies that also have the same kind of aloe. Yes, you are right. The same kind of aloe, but not the aloe that we use. We use the Aloe papadensis miller, which is full of nutrients, full of compounds, full of the food that our bodies need to function at its peak at all times. The quality products that we have, it's derived. We only use the natural part of of our aloe. We only use the inner gel. We also have very stringent rules when it comes to the quality of our products. We have a scientific board that is purely just there to make sure in terms of the quality. They go through vigorous checks to make sure that we get the best of the best in our aloe products. Obviously, at the bottom, you'll see the certification that truly proves, that Forever is on its own league. You cannot compare us to any other business, any other network marketing company, based on the fact that we were the first company to actually receive the certification of from the Aloe Council, the very first company. So literally, we are, turning the trends. We are showcasing others that we are first in everything. Kosher. We have a kosher rating. That means our Jewish people can also become part of our business. Animal friendly. Animals can take our products, even though we are not testing the products at the initial stages of our products. The Muslim community can become part of our business as well. Can you see already that as 160 different countries, that shows the diversity of of people that are in the business. It shows that the conducive working relations between all these people. We are able to coexist with different religions, with different cultures, because all we're here for is to make our lives better. That's the whole goal, to make our lives better and consume the great aloe and be able to grow and impact the rest of the world. Now you look at the last one, which is DSA. That basically means that we are part of a network marketing industry. We are part of the Direct Sales and Association, and you will not see any of our products be advertised on TV, on any formal media. We are basically via social media and from mouth to mouth. That's basically part of the DSA. Currently, this man on our screens right now, Greg Mon, the son of Rex, is the president of the company. He has now taken over from his dad since he passed away, and he's now tasked to take this great company to greater heights. And he's literally on that since he's started over. He's on that, taking us to the next, 4 decades and so on. And we trust that, with everything that he's been through, he understands the company from bottom up and top to bottom. He started right at the bottom. So it is a company that you can trust. When the own CEO, the president himself worked right at the bottom in the company. That shows you the stability, that shows you the structure, that it's always been there. Our mission statement, basically, this is our Bible, if I may put it that way. We all live by this. This is, a great, ethical practices that we always, work by and live by when we talk about Forever Business Owners, when we talk about the company itself. So this is our mission statement. I will read quite quickly just to get on to the other side. We will create a profitable environment where individuals can, with dignity, be what they want to be, where integrity, empathy, and fun are our guides. I'm sure you never seen that mission statement in your work that actually outlines fun and empathy are our guides. In most working environments, there is no fun. It's just work, work, work. But hey, at Forever, we're different. We're the greatest in all. We will create and cherish a passion for and belief in our company, our product, and in our industry. We will seek knowledge, balance, and above all, we will be courageous as we lead our company and its FBOs. That is our president's um, mission statement. This is what we live by on a day-to-day basis because we know as people, because we know as business owners that for us to grow great businesses, we've got to remain ethical in each and everything that we do in growing our businesses. That is who we are. That is our basis and our foundation. Now, when we speak, we are in the SADC region, people, that we have Rick and Eve. Those are our country managers. Those are the people that, are in charge of the SADC region. They're in charge of South Africa, Namibia, Swaziland, Lesotho, Botswana, Mozambique, and Zimbabwe. They run this whole, bottom part of Africa. And they are based in our headquarters in Cape Town, the Trovato Manor House, which is a phenomenal building that is also owned by the company. That is our head office, where each and every FBO has an open policy to go and visit at any time. You don't have to phone and make an appointment. You just rock up there and you give them your FBO number and you're able to take a tour around the office. That's the open door policy that we have. So these guys are the guys that are in charge of this SADC region. And when you join, trust you me, you don't get paid by the person that introduces you in the business. You are paid directly by the company executives that are based in Cape Town. The global success of Forever. Basically, as an international company, how do we get this combination running? Basically, it's a combined power of network marketing, which is a home base of people like ourselves that would go out and invite people, show the potential of the business opportunity, just like how we are doing. Where we invite, prospects to come onto this Zoom and we do the presentation to show them what this company is all about and how they can be infused into the system and how they can grow their businesses as Forever business owners. And also supplying products directly from the company straight to the consumer. There is no middleman. The sponsor that you get is not your boss. They are simply a key for you to get into the business, just like everyone else that gets involved in the business, because we are in network marketing. So there's got to be somebody that you will be joined under and they will show you the way. So that is the power of home based. That's the power of not having to have offices when you start your business. Home based business, like right now, I'm at home. Most of you are also at home. Only a few of you are probably traveling, but you are doing the business from the comfort of your own home. Now, how much better can this get? When you get to speak to 400 people from the comfort of your own home. This is the greatest way of doing business in the 21st century. Now, as we go on, team benefits, benefits of team marketing. This right here is part of team marketing. This here is part of the benefits that you get. Not just talking about the company's benefits, but I'm talking about for you as a new FBO or as a new person who's just hearing about this opportunity for the first time. When you get to hear about uncapped and willable income. Uncapped and willable income. You decide your own goals because we have systems in place. This right here, being part of the systems, where we as your leaders come together and we share the opportunity, and you go out and you invite your prospects to come and listen to the opportunity, and they get to make their own decisions. You can start the business and do it part-time, and when you feel that you are ready to go on full time, hey, you decide. Your goals and dreams will push you. Your goals and dreams will make you decide when you are ready. But it is there for you for the taking. We provide training, support, using a proven global system of building our businesses. That is all within house. We provide that as your leaders, as your sponsors. So we have that engineered. When you come in as you are, irrespective of how knowledgeable are you of the business. You are going to learn as you grow. I'm not saying learn first, then go. No, you do it all at once. You do and you learn, which is the best practice for you to get, better at anything. Benefits of team marketing, we carry on as well. You also get to be, qualified for a car plan, which is part of the incentive that is going to be shared in the next few slides by my leader. Global travel, you can also become part of that as well. If you love traveling, some people in this business joined just because they wanted to travel, not because they wanted anything else. They were just interested in traveling because they know Forever travels, with 5-star and above. So they wanted to be a part of that portion of the business. You are able to build a global business when you come into Forever. And how about the chairman's bonus? That is amazing. This year is basically your 13th check, but way more than your usual 13th check. Believe me, you'll see in the next few slides. Recognition, prizes, and we have a lot of fun when we talk about recognizing people. Each and every level in our company, you get recognized because we understand that, people would kill for recognition. So as a company, we make sure that we recognize each and every achievement so that you feel valued, you feel welcome in each and every step that you achieve. Now, from my side, ladies and gentlemen, I've given you the background. I've basically broken it down to you on where the company comes from, in 1978, 44 years in the making, who's our current president, all of that stuff in the background. I've given it to you. But now, the most important thing that you guys came for, what I was doing, I was just giving you the foundation of where we come from. But now, going forward, you want to know exactly to achieve all these things that I've been talking about. What do I have to do? What is it that we have to do at Forever to make money? What is it that we have to do to get the car plan, the chairman's bonus? Right now, I'm going to hand over the reins to my brother in business. I'm going to allow Mr. Chauke to run us through exactly what is it that we do, and then man, we'll take it to the next level. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you. Take it over, Mr. Chauke. It's your reins.
I hope and believe that I'm audible enough.
Most definitely, brother.
Okay, so my name is Fistos Chauke, as he has already introduced me. I am doing the business part-time because I am working full-time as an education specialist at Ekurhuleni West Tibet College. So yes, when I first joined the business, I needed an extra 3,000 rands. And I can say, guys, that ever since I joined the business, I've been making 3 times 10, over 30,000 a month as an extra income. So now I'm going to take you through our marketing plan, and I forgot to mention I am a manager in the business. Remember, I said I'm doing this business in a part-time basis because most of the time I'm at work. So I'm gonna take you through our marketing plan. It is important that when you start any business, you understand the compensation plan or the marketing plan. Now, I'm going to start where we will show you what we do. What is it that we do in our business? We become our very own best customers because we don't want to sell things to people that we have never used. So you might be here and wondering to say, what product am I going to use? Because I've seen maybe somebody using the aloe vera gel. I saw somebody using a skincare product or something. We have over 250 products that you can use and that you can try for yourself before you can share to the other person, because that is the next thing that we do. We share the products. Obviously, when we share the products, we're not saying go and give the products free of charge. We're saying that go and share the benefits of the products. And when you share the benefits of the products, you will use your own testimony. You can also use the testimonies of your leaders and even your fellow business partners, because when you come into the business, we'll show you or will teach you that C9 does this. C9 detoxes, C9 assists in removing removing toxins, and also one can kickstart their weight loss journey with our C9. So we'll give you such so that you can be able to share with other people. And then what you also do is you develop 20 to 30 regular customers. It is very important to do that, because if you can develop 20 to 30 regular customers, you have a stable business. So that is what we do as well. Number 3, we build teams. How do we build teams? This is what we are doing now. We talk to other people about the business opportunity. And when you talk to people about the business opportunity, some will say yes, some will say no. And when they say yes to the business, not everybody will come to the business and have the same drive as you. Not everybody will join or be part and parcel of the business and be a runner immediately. So you need to understand that. That is why when you are building a team, you need to identify 5 key people that you will teach a simple business cycle. And when you do that, you will move now to point number 4. That is, you coach the people that have joined the business under your leadership. Because this is not just a scheme of people where we sit and gossip, but this is a scheme or a team of people that will build each other. So you coach the people that you have introduced into the business. So when you coach them to do the very same thing. That is to use the product, to develop 20 to 30 regular customers, and to build their teams. So this is a simple, we follow this simple cycle, guys. So if somebody decide to be in the business, maybe they want lifestyle, maybe they need 3,000 rand like myself, or they need 30,000 rands. Guys, I can mention to you that the only thing that you need to have when you come into our business, you need to have a why. Your why can be financial freedom. Your why can be you need a lifestyle or to travel the world. So that is what you need. You need to know exactly what you need to achieve when you get started in our business. Next slide, please. Okay, so we have different areas of income. Number 1, when you start any business, you need to understand that any business that you will start, you will have to retain in order for you to make profit. That is why in our areas of income, we do have the first one, who is a retailer. So when you come into the business, you need to understand that we do have the products that we recommend or that we sell. That is a first leg that we have in our business. And then number two, if you want to make it big in our business, you will have to introduce other people into the business. And when you introduce other people into the business, or the moment you have somebody under your leadership, we refer to you as a team leader, because there is somebody that you are leading. There's somebody that you are sharing, or you showing them how to grow their businesses. And then we do have what we call business developers. So a business developer is somebody who is a manager, or he has a number of managers that they are coaching. That particular person is referred to as a business developer. Okay, how do we build our forever business? Building a successful business in forever. So we use a case credit, guys. We use a point system, which we refer to it as a case credit. Why do we use a case credit? You may be here and you are in Botswana, or you are here from Mozambique, or you can be from Zimbabwe, and you need to start a business. So if you are here and you want to be a full member in the business, we'll show or inform you that you need to do 2 case credit, for an example. So 2 case credit qualifies you to be a full member in the business. So each and every product that you will purchase from the business has what we call a point allocated to it. So that is why we're using the case credit. So it will teach you more of those when you are part and parcel of our business. So we use case credits to move from one level to the next in our marketing plan. That is why case credit, guys, is important. We won't say to you, go and buy stock of 2,000, because 2,000 may be, for an example, 0.5 cc's or 0.3 case credit. So we need to actually show or indicate to you that a case credit is a point that is allocated to each and every product. Next slide, please. Okay, now I indicated that when you join the business, you need to be a retailer, guys. Now, so when you become a part and parcel of our business, say for an example, you decide to sell 1 bottle of an aloe vera gel. When you sell 1 bottle of aloe, your profit is going to be 146. Imagine that as an extra income. So this one, you have a control over it. For an example, if you sell 2 bottles of aloe, your profit will be 293, which is a lot of money. So we're saying when you become part and parcel of the business, learn how to retail for case credit. Why do we say so? We know that if you can sell 4 case credits in a month, you will make about 5,866, which is a lot. I mean, you cannot start any business and you say that you can't sell. I said we have over 250 products. So when you come into the business, we'll teach you few of the products. Some of the products you have to go out and research so that you can be able to sell. You understand what I'm saying? You need to go out and research, and you find that product that you can research. I mean, you can sell. Yesterday, manager Mungi, she shared that during COVID, she started a business and she retained most of the time the peaches as well as the kids' chewables. So that is her market. That is the market that she has identified for herself. So you need as well, when you are in the business, to go out and research more about the benefits of the different products that we have, so that you can tell or you can share the right information to your customers. Now, so the other thing that we do in our business, guys, is we share the business opportunity like what you are doing now. So when you share a business opportunity and somebody decide to say yes to the business and they start with 2 case credit, you are going to get paid a once-off referral bonus. And this once-off referral bonus it's paid on the 1st, and we also get paid on the 11th, and it is also paid on the 21st. This depends if on the previous days you have introduced somebody else into the business. And if the person started with 2 points, you get paid 2,000 rands. Imagine that as an extra income. How about you introduce 5 people that each of them started with 2 case credit? It means that you have 2 case credit times 5, which is equals to, let's say 2 times 5, it's about 10. So if it's 10, it means you have about 10,000 extra income as a referral bonus. So that is what you need to understand. The more work the more effort you put into the business, the more money you are going to make in this regard. Now, so if you have done 2 case credit of a recruit and you return 4 case credit, the company is going to pay you a boost bonus of 1,253, guys. Imagine that as an extra income. And the total extra income that you will have made in that particular month is going to be 9,139. It is possible, guys. In a bad month, I make anything less than, or rather, I make more than 10,000 in terms of profit, and I make over 5,000 of referral bonus. So it is possible for one to make about 15,000 in our business by just doing the basics, that is selling the product and also introducing other people into the business. So the choice is yours. You can make 10,000, you can make 3,000, you can make 100,000. It depends on how much extra income do you want when you become part and parcel of our business. Next slide, please. Now, our marketing plan, when you become or you are here now, we're sharing this opportunity with you. Where do you want to be? That is the question that I have for you. Where do you want to be? I hope each and everybody can see that a manager is on the other side, but the other side we have what we call a preferred customer. Now, so when you start the business, you start as a preferred customer. We all started there. We all started in a red cycle, and we built our business until manager level. How do we go about that? From moving to the preferred customer to an assistant supervisor, you need to purchase stock that worth 2 case credit in 2 months, within 2 months. Say, for an example, you say yes to the business today. If you say yes to the business today, by the end of July, you need to ensure that you have completed your full membership. You have purchased stock that worth 2 case credit. Now, the company understands that not every, let me say the first, we have Start Your Journey combo, which worth 6,650. So you can start with this one or with this package, or you can start with just 1,200. If you say that 6.6, it's a bit steepy for me, I don't have that, but you can go out and you get 1.2, 1.8, or 2,000. But you need to ensure that within 2 months, you become a full member in the business. Then you will become an assistant supervisor. As an assistant supervisor, you will get 30% discount whenever you buy stock, meaning you are a full member in the business, and now you also qualify to attend our company events, you attend trainings, and also introduce other people into the business. And when you introduce other people into the business, I said you get paid once off referral bonus. And the next level from assistant supervisor, it's a supervisor level where you need to do 25 case credits in 2 months. I will explain as we move on. And from supervisor to assistant manager, you need to do 75 in 2 months. And the very last one is the manager level, which you can do in 4 months or you can do it in 2 months. Let me briefly explain each and every level of our marketing plan to you now. Okay, now, so I already indicated that for you to become an assistant supervisor, you need to buy 2 case credits in 2 months to become a full member in the business. Or you can start your journey combo that is worth 6,650 in monetary value in South Africa, and that will qualify you to be an assistant supervisor immediately. And then your next purchase, when you buy stock, you will buy your stock as an assistant supervisor, and you will get 30% discount whenever you buy stock. Remember, on the previous slide, I said if you retail 4 case credit and you also introduced 1 person with 2 points, you will get paid about, or you will make a total income of about 9,000 Rand. It means that if you are new here and you are an assistant supervisor, that is the amount that you should be making in the business. You should be making at least 9,000 Rand. And if you are not making enough in a bad month, you should be making about 5,800 Rand. Now, supervisor level. How do we get to supervisor? You need to do 25 case credits in 2 months together with your team. So typically you need about 3 to 5 team members, people who are hungry, people who know what they want, people who really want to build the business. And if you do in month 1, you do 10 case credit, and then in month 2, you do 15 case credit, you become a brand new supervisor. The potential earning of a supervisor here is about 10,000 Rand. Guys, this can be more, it can be less, it depends on the work that you have done together with your team. And now, as a supervisor, you get 38% discount whenever you buy stock. How do you get to an assistant manager? And then when you working your business to become an assistant manager, you need to do 75 points in 2 months with your team. Typically, you need to have 10 to 15 team members, and the potential earning of an assistant manager is 16,800 Rand. It can be more, it can be less as well. If you look at this, as you move the level in our marketing plan, the discount increases. You get 43% discount as an assistant manager. Let's move to the very last one, which is the manager level. How do you get to a manager, guys? You need to do 120 points in 2 months together with your team, or you need to do 150 in 4 months with your team. Typically, you need 15 to 25 team members, guys. The potential income that you could make here is 41,000 Rands. It can be more, it can be less. It depends on the work that you have done together with your team. And as you move the levels, remember I said you need to identify 5 key people. So you pull those people as you move on. You show them how to move to a manager level. You show them how to move to a supervisor. And by so doing, you will see that it will be easy for you to build a solid foundation and a strong forever business. This is a business, guys, whereby when you become a manager, you will show somebody else to become a manager. Unlike in our workplace, when you become a manager, you don't want somebody to move or to come very close to you because you think they are going to take your position. You don't even show them how to grow at work. But in our business, we show each other how to grow because this is a network marketing business. It's not an employment. Thank you, Mr. Mseleku. I think now I have done my part. Thank you, sir.
Great part, great, sir. Thank you so much. Let me try and locate Mr. William. Let me see if I can get him on the line so he can take us through. Okay. Right here. Okay, Mr. William, I have now given you the platform. You can unmute yourself and take us through. William?
Hello. Thank you very much, Mr. Mseleku.
Right. Okay, you can take us through the leadership income and the rest of the extras.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, team. My name is William Serkasa. I'm live from South Africa. I'm actually not in Botswana, but I'm based in Botswana. I am a manager in this business. I've been in the business for the last 3 years. I joined the business in 2019. My role today is to share the incentives that the company Forever Living offers to its Forever business owners. But before I can maybe start sharing about the incentives, I would like to ask you to reflect just a little bit about what has been shared here by the two previous presenters, Mr. Mseleku and Mr. Chauke. Just a little bit of reflection. The reason why I would like you to do that is because I just want you to appreciate that Forever, it's real, guys. It's a real business. The harder you work, the more you make. And I've never seen any company whereby, you keep increasing your income like Forever does. Starting from assistant supervisor all the way up to manager level, the money keeps increasing. And the good thing about this business is that when you recruit or you introduce new people every month, that's how you keep increasing your income every month. No company does that, where every month you keep seeing your salary increasing, only in Forever Living. Thank you. I believe you've reflected upon that and you realize that we mean business here at Forever Living. We do have several incentives that are offered by Forever Living. And these incentives, you start getting them when you become a manager, which is why Mr. Chauke was talking about the need for you to move from assistant supervisor level to manager level with the help of the people who invited into the business. We work with you to make sure that you become a manager because we want you to enjoy those benefits that get paid to a person who is a manager. And we also get to benefit when you become a manager in our team. This here is a typical example of how I get to benefit when you become a manager in the team and how you also get to benefit when you become a manager in the team. As a manager in the business, I'll give an example with Mr. Mseleku there. Let's say he's the manager there and he introduces me into the business and I go all the way up to become a manager. I'll be considered his first generation manager. And then I introduce Chauke. Chauke does very well in the business, becomes a manager. He'll be considered as Mr. Mseleku's second generation manager. And then I introduce another person who works very hard also to become a manager. Mr. Chauke introduced another person who works very hard to become a manager. These three people will be managers under Mr. Mseleku's team. I being the first generation manager, Chauke being the second generation manager, and then the other person becoming the third generation manager. What Forever does, Forever will pay Mr. Mseleku for me as his first generation manager 16,000 rands, and the company will also pay him 8,000 rands for Mr. Chauke, and they will also pay him 5,000 for the third level generation manager. Every month, for as long as Mr. Mseleku is 60cc, every month he does that. So if you look at this leadership income, you are basically saying you can get paid around 30,558 a month by Forever Living just from one leg of 3 generation managers. Now imagine whereby you've got maybe 5 or 10 legs, 10 different teams under you, and with up to 3rd level generation managers. It means the company will pay you 30,558 rands and 10 every month. That gives you around 300,000 rands a month. And you are not, limited to just one leg, 2 legs, 3 legs, or 10. You can go all the way up to 20 legs. Just depending on how you want to achieve your dreams, how hungry you are. Next slide, Mr. Mseleku. Yes, we also, if you remember, Mr. Mseleku mentioned that we operate in over 160 countries. And the company allows us to do business in over 160 countries, which means that if you are in South Africa and you know somebody in North America, Europe, Asia, South America, or you know somebody who knows somebody in all those continents or countries, you will get paid what is called global leadership income through those people who are working in those countries. Some of these people you might not even know them. You may just know one person in one of the countries, and that person introduces all those other people in those countries to the business. As long as you are linked to that person, you get paid what is called global leadership income by Forever Living. Next slide. Yes, we do have another incentive which we call the Forever to Drive. This is what Mr. Mseleku earlier on mentioned. He said the car plan. This is what he was speaking about. The company allows you as a manager to qualify for a Forever to Drive incentive, whereby you get paid every month a certain amount. I think we'll see a slide where it gives a breakdown of the amount for 3 years without fee. If you can go back to that slide where there are cars, Mr. Mseleku, just a little bit. These are people who have been able to buy their cars using Forever Living business. And what we know in Forever is that most of the cars are bought cash. You know, because the company is paying us so well, we are able to buy our cars cash. You can go to the next slide. Yes, sorry. Yes, our Forever to Drive has got 3 levels. We've got level 1, level 2, and level 3. The company gives you 3 months to qualify for any of these levels. You and your team, in the first month, if you do 50 points, 50 cc, and then the second month you do 100 cc, and then the third month you do 150 cc, you would have qualified for level 1 car plan, whereby you get paid 6,500 rands per month for 36 months. This gives you a total of 230,400 in the 3 years. You can either qualify for level 1, level 2, or level 3, depending on how hard you work. If you are in level 2, you get paid 9.6. If you are in level 3, you get paid 12,800 every month without fee. I'm currently at level 1. This is what I qualified for last year in December. So every month, the company will be paying me 6,500 rands. And if you've got a car, you can use this money for other things that you need, your other needs. If you don't have a car, you can use the money to buy yourself a car. Next slide. Yes, this is the fun part when it comes to our business. Remember earlier on when Mr. Mseleku was presenting, he talked about us having fun in our business, and he even said, in other companies it's all work and no fun. Forever allows its business owners who are at manager level to qualify for global trips, your international trips. We do get an opportunity to travel to 2 different destinations which are exotic every year. The qualification period normally runs from January to December for 1 trip, and then from May to April of the following year, 12 months. The company says you and your team, you accumulate 1.5 points in that particular year. And then if you qualify, if you get those 1.5 points, then you'll be able to qualify for the global rally, where you also get a chance to be paid what we call a chairman's bonus. I think we'll talk about that in the next slide after this one. And then the other international travel that we qualify for is for Eagle managers. You have an option to qualify for this global travel from the 1st of May every year to the 30th of April the following year. And the good thing about these trips is that the company recognizes that, you may be doing this business as an individual, but you might be having a better half. So they will be paying for you and your better half for accommodation and transportation. If you're in South Africa or in Botswana, for example, they will pay for me and my wife to travel from Botswana to maybe Dubai or Abu Dhabi. Like this year, we had some of our members who went to Abu Dhabi. They will pay for me and my partner for the transportation and accommodation. And there's also what they normally give, which is spending money. They'll give you money to spend so that you don't, when you are there, you don't look lost. You've got cash that you can use to make yourself happy. Next slide. Here we've got some of our Forever business owners who qualified for this trip that I talked about, and they also got paid the chairman's bonus, the 13th check. I think you know that in some companies, not all companies, you get an opportunity to be paid a bonus at the end of the financial year. The same thing happens with Forever Living. At the end of the 12 months, you get paid the chairman's bonus as long as you've qualified for that. This is one that I was talking about, you having to accumulate 1.5 credits with you and your team. Here is an example of our Forever business owner, Mr. Petras and Tobeka Mbanga, who got paid $77,000 US dollars in April 2021. This as a bonus. Which company can give you this type of money? Only Forever Living. And then we also have another one here, Mama Dia Dumela. She also got paid 88,759 USD last year from Forever Living. If you convert the money into rands, it's around 1.3 rands. And then we also have other colleagues from Botswana. Guys, if you are in Botswana, don't think this is only happening in South Africa. If you're in South Africa, you must also know that it's also happening in other countries. Here we've got people from Botswana, Duna Rabai with her husband. April last year, they got paid 130,000 US dollars, which was 1.5 million. You know, from just being a nobody to becoming a millionaire through Forever Living. How many companies can pay you up to $1 million as a bonus? Not very many, but Forever Living does. And then you also have Mr. Mbata. Last year, he also got 208,000 USD, which is around 3.1 million in rands, paid by Forever. After 12 months of having worked very hard, you know, and during those 12 months, you will also getting paid your salary every month and plus making profits from selling the products that the company has. Next slide. And then we also have Susan Motswanareng and her husband Kennedy. These are our leaders in Botswana. Guys, for those of you who are not from Botswana, Susan Motswanareng, last year she got paid 210,000 US dollars, which translates to 2.5 million pula. This person, Tim, is a former teacher, resigned. I would not want to say retired because she's still way below the retirement age. So she resigned from teaching. Remember earlier, Mr. Chauko talked about, I don't know whether it was Chauko, who said you can actually do this business full time. She started as a teacher, and as time went by, she resigned from her teaching position to do this business full time. And if you look at the teaching job, you would never ever get a bonus paid out to you, not let alone a million. Here, Susan has been able to get herself 2.5 million in bonus payment. And then we've got our leaders in South Africa, Mselekus. Last year, they got paid 610,000 US dollars by Forever after 12 months of having worked very hard, which translates to 9 million rands. Which company can do this, guys? Only Forever Living. Yes, I think I'm done with our incentives, Mr. Mseleku. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. William. Thank you so much, and you, Mr. Chauke. We've had a great one, guys. As you've heard from the beginning, from the history onto the marketing plan on how you can come in from the background, from where you are, come in, join the business, learn the ropes, get through our marketing plan, and you get to qualify for the different incentives and change your life completely. That is what we do on a day-to-day basis, but not forgetting that we have superior products. We have the best of the best. When you look at our products, we're basically having the Rolls Royce in terms of the type of products that we have in Forever. Are you going to look around and say, is it the right time? Is it the right marketplace? Is it the right place for me to be in it? Trust you me. When you look at what we have as a company, you look at the weight loss management globally, you look at the amount of of turnover that this weight loss comes to, you can say that definitely it is the right marketplace. It is the right place for me and to grow my business. Vitamins and supplements, global turnover, $194 billion. Sports and nutrition, 28 billion. Skincare products, gosh, we have a wide variety of skincare products. You get to choose which skin products works best for your type of skin. Men's grooming, a very great phenomenal that we as men, we also get, to have a great marketplace, 20 billion globally. Every one of us want to make sure that we look good, feel good, smell good, and we look good, and we are very much healthy in this 21st century. So yes, this is the right time for you to get involved. This is the right marketplace for everyone, no matter how diverse you can be, but as long as you're willing to work and grow your business, we've got the right products for you, and you can jump in whenever you are ready to get started. Now, you might be sitting there and saying, oh, this is a lot. Going through all the checks, going through all this, it is a lot. Yes, it is. But you'll ask yourself this one question: will it work for me? Because I see a lot of people that are winning. Will it work for me? Of course, yes, it will work for you. If you take the business opportunity seriously, take it as a new adventure that you are getting stuck in, that you are getting started in, understanding that time and effort will be required from you. And for you to be coachable, attend relevant trainings that we provide as a team. We provide those trainings for you to grow your business. And you must understand that you need to commit time, in order for you to be successful. Understand that it's not going to be today I come into the business, in a few weeks' time, I'm already a millionaire, I'm already a manager. Understand that it's going to take time. And the person that you decide to join under, you make sure you work closely with that person so that they can help you grow in the business. Be willing to think big. If I were to go back to the days when we started, the one thing that I can change is only if we had dreamt bigger and set bigger goals back then. Because, we were not sure. We were still shaky. We were still, very much conservative when it comes to our goals and dreams. But I can assure you guys, I can fully say to you guys, when you get stuck in, because I've been through this road, I'm still going through the road, I can tell you that the best thing you can do for yourself is to set bigger goals, bigger dreams, and make sure that, you work towards that. Committing to having regular customers, Mr. Chauke spoke about that. Building your team, developing 5 key runners, 5 key people, that are going to be active month in, month out. Not just saying, I've recruited 5 people, those are my key people. No, the key people you find by those people that are going to be active in the business month in, month out. Not 1 month and they disappear the next month. Those are not your key people. 5 key people that remain active day in and day out. Be prepared to tell everybody that, hey, I just attended a presentation of this nature. Would you want to come and partner with me on this opportunity? It is a great phenomenon. I can bring you in to the next presentation, or I can call the person that shared the link with me, and we can sit down and discuss and see how you can fit into our business. So this is the right time for anybody who's prepared to do the work and to tell the world. If you are going to come into this business and become a silent partner and not share the opportunity and not tell anyone, then you are going to be the first one to run out the door and say this business doesn't work. Obviously, it's not going to work when you are quiet and becoming a mime about it. No one's going to read your mind that you're in the business. People need to know. You need to share with them. You need to invite them and have a great attitude while doing it as well. So with everything that you've heard from the start to now, if you say, yes, I'm ready to get stuck in, then get registered, book a planning session with the person that shared the link with you, the person that invited you to come and listen to the presentation. Go back to them and tell them, hey, I want to get stuck in, I want to start and join the business, but let's have a chat quickly. Get that person and you can get other questions answered. If you say no, okay, I understand. Our business is not for everybody. At least when you are not ready to join, how about you try some of our products? What can you lose from just trying our product and seeing the benefit for yourself? If you're saying, maybe I'm not too sure, the guys that are presenting, they were not too good, we were not this and that, you'll always find excuses. If you're saying maybe, then have a session with the person that shared the link with you again and say, listen, I want to get certain questions. I wasn't sure when they spoke about certain things. Then you have a sit down with the person that shared the link with you and get your questions answered and be ready to conquer the world and grow your business with forever. So guys, thank you so much for taking the time to come in and join us. As we have shared the opportunity, and we are truly grateful for the fact that you guys decided to come in and listen to us, go on about our products, go on about the opportunity, and we hope that you find a point of reference from where you are in your life and how Forever can come in and assist you to change that, how Forever can impact you and your family just by you saying yes to the opportunity and learning along the way. So from our side, thank you, Mr. Chauke, and thank you, Mr. William, and thank you to everyone that attended today. Until next time, stay safe. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.